Well, the Winter Olympics may be over, but in Colorado, some people are already focused on future games. An exploratory committee is taking feedback now on a possible Denver bid. And today, they took their pitch to the high country. Matt Kroschel was at today's meeting. And Matt, if Colorado hosted the games, many of the events would be up there in the high country.
Karen, resort towns like here in Summit County and Eagle County definitely would feel the impacts of a future Winter Olympic Games. And nowhere could that be seen more than in an already congested I-70 mountain corridor.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
You know, Denver's not an island unto itself.
Just because it could be a Denver Olympic bid doesn't mean the impact felt statewide isn't an important one to consider.
Nothing has been decided, obviously. We haven't even decided if we're going to bid. But a lot has been talked about.
Meetings happening now in resort towns asking the question, should we and can we?
I thought there would be maybe a little more hangover from 40 years ago and people looking through a 1976 lens when we didn't host the Olympics. And there's some question about that, but by and large, it's a very optimistic vision that people see.
The idea of thousands of winter sports fans descending on our mountain towns for a future Winter Olympics doesn't really faze these town leaders.
I would argue that the mountain communities are the heart and soul of a Winter Olympics, and that's where the exciting things happen.
Dozens of large-scale winter events held up and down the I-70 corridor over the years.
And accommodate crowds, we know how to put on events.
Like the World Ski Championships held in 2015 at Beaver Creek.
Impact on Eagle County and some excitement or some concern about that possibility.
The Olympics would of course bring challenges. There would need to be venues and Olympic villages constructed. But Eagle County commissioners say they are eager to learn how the Olympics could benefit mountain towns.
I think the mountains are a big part of any Olympic bid.
Representatives from that exploratory committee will be in Steamboat Springs, Georgetown, and Vail in the coming days. We're live tonight in Summit County. Matt Kroschel covering Colorado First.